mucho, bueno.
That's good, Daniel. Daniel's still playing with the tune. Everybody's wondering, why are you guys not there?
Yeah, a little bit. Tried some different setups. Just having fun.
All right, cool. I'll be back for a couple minutes for a show. I'll do a quick walk around, and then we'll talk about this little monster a little bit. I know a lot of people have been asking for it, and where's the bandit? Where's the bandit? Here you'll have it. But four-seaters had to be done before we could focus on bandit, because this section here, are you following me around? Let's go live. Let's stay live right here. This section here and this section here are the same two parts, both cars. And so four-seater had to be pretty much 100% complete before bandit could be 100% dialed in. So thought you guys might like to see this. It really does show the departure angle of the bandit, and the approach angle is really killer. Obviously tires out in front of the bumper. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's a good 3 or 4 inches there. And Danny, why don't you slide your seat back? You're all the way up there. That's definitely one thing I should probably explain a little bit. That's Daniel. How tall are you, Daniel?
6'2", 6'3", but with a really long torso.
All right, and as you see, he has good height there, and
that's too far back.
Too far back there on that. Now, the passenger seat we are a bit stuck with, and the driver's seat is sitting low for getting those torsos right now. But passenger seat, remember, in the back of the four-seater is the front of the bandit, and as you see, it's down there right on the bottom, so it's as low as it can go. We will have spacers for the driver's seat, but then if you have a tall torso, obviously you can drop those spacers down. So give you a little front look, but it's about an inch, maybe an inch and a half there on the seats if you look at it. Spacer would have to go in there for those. What's the bad language for? I think this is pretty rad. It's about 96 inches, 96 on the wheelbase, and this has 300 horsepower on 885, 225 horsepower on gas, and this is a production Bandit. So I know you guys are looking for one. Here it is. It's naked. I figured you'd want to see it like this more than with the body on. But trailer hitch still comes on this unit as well. Playing with a little bit bigger oil tank. I think this one got up to 6.5 quarts, which is something we'd like to see. So, thank you, Proctor Fab. Appreciate it. You guys build rad cars. You make us work harder for sure. What's the weight? They want to know the weight. You want to throw it on scales right here, everybody? Come on, let's do it. I'm not scared. Remember, this is going to be a little bit light. I will throw it on scales with everybody here tonight. That'll give us a little something to look at. Casey, you want to help them? Is that possible? Don't know what's going to help. I'm going to tell you our cars are not the lightest cars, but they are the toughest. And that was our goal. If you look at just the roll cage alone, we got this extra bar here, we got this extra bar here. We have the center spine. We have these two bars here. We have the V bars in the front. A lot of triangulation. Spare tire mounts are already built into the chassis. There's one here. There'll be one on this cross plate here that goes here, here, and here. So you can move it around. The bed is big. Very big bed. 77 inch. Now, question, we did make this car originally so they can get down to a 64. That's why this tube here is all kind of goofy, is so this tire can move in and clear this tube here as a narrower car. So we did think about that. Parts availability will be just fine. We will build more parts than cars. But our object was obviously not to have spare parts, build a tough car, something that people can enjoy and beat, and have a lot of fun with. Hey, you want to swing the forklift in? Pretty cool radiator. Radiators, our production radiator, heat exchanger built into it, 3 fans built into it right there, and still be able to see out of the rearview mirror. I have 0 cars and all parts. Nope, that's just not the case, guys. I wish everybody really understood what it takes to do a project like this. It's been rad. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of brain power burnt, but it's here and it's real. Where are the scale ramps? Scale ramps we had obviously for the cup cars back in the day, so we don't have a little scale ramp. I got the ultimate scale ramp. Grab that forklift and we'll solve this problem. Michael, can you grab the forklift over? I'll show you the scale ramps look like. And it's pretty cool because the height that the thing gets. Did I just knock this out? Where do I plug it back in at, Rob?
I got it.
All right, Rob says he's got it.
Got this.
Hey, Mr. Happy, what's going on?
Okay, this is the key here.
Dodging NASCAR, that's funny stuff, isn't it? You guys fully took that hook, line, and sinker. April Fools are big.
Yeah.
Kind of cool when you put these two next to each other. This is still one of my favorite cars, the Gordini, and then you put this over here next to it. It's pretty cool. This over here next to it. It's pretty cool. They want to see it drip out, Casey. No cars are in customer hands yet. I never promised them customer cars this month. I said we were in production starting in April. It's May. We're still in production. Things are happening. Things are going good. We did have some issues. I'll go ahead and I'll tell you. We tried to speed up the engine production a little bit, and we had some sand casting issues. Lost about 20 engines, but I'm glad we lost them in the beginning. We also put another procedure in place because the sand deteriorated before the casting was 100% done, and unfortunately all those were sent out to Nicosil as well. So now we have a process before Nicosil that the blocks and the heads get pressurized to make sure that they're solid, and after that they go off to Nicosil. But also working on basically an X-ray machine to see if we have any porosity inside the aluminum as well. So it's been all aspects of it, all pieces of it. See if I can stand over next to this car, kind of give you guys a height of it. They're big cars. I'm 5'10", and they're big cars for sure.
Start taking votes and guesses on the way.
Yep, all right, let's do some votes. Go ahead and start giving me some guesses on the weight of the band. Yeah, all right, let's do some votes. Go ahead. What's the weight on the bandit, guys? Go ahead, start guessing some numbers. 2,000 pounds. 2,200. 1950. 2,600. You're going to be off. 1345. You're going to be off with that. 2130. Come on, give me some numbers. 1740.
2175.
Here, hold on. Let me write some of these down. Grab a Sharpie. And unfortunately, I can't go back and get them.
Come on, Sebastian.
Come on, give me some numbers. 1740.
2175.
Here, hold on. Let me write some of these down. Grab a Sharpie. I will go ahead and here's what I can do. I can screenshot it. That's what we'll do. I can only get two at a time. So, first one is NASCAR 27. Guess at 2,000. Pueblo, guess 2,200. 2,000 too late for that. I already had one of those. Curtis Jaffe, Wild for Bacon, 2,600. You're going to be way out to lunch there, I think. 1345. That's going to be way out there. Mario, 2130. You think that Mario? You think that's right without a body and without a skid? Tommy Baumgartner, 1950. I think you're going to be close. In my guess, 1,700, 1,650. I am screenshotting some of these, so hang tight with me, guys. Have a little bit of fun with this tonight. 1,530, 1,600. I think you guys are too light. This is not a Polaris. 2180, 1980, 1911. Let's go two more shots. 1770, 2470, and I will come back and tell you who the winner is here in a little bit. Let's go with that right there.
Are you ready?
All right, just so you guys know, and this is real. This is for 1770, 2470, and I will come back and tell you who the winner is here in a little bit. Let's go with that. Carbon seats, but real seats. Air filter, clutches, no skid plate, no body. And, woof, she's a tank, huh?
Ready for it?
She's a tank. I think I see it down there.
Okay.
Let me see.
Here you go.
Oh, Mario, you might be close. Remember, Mario does have an XX with a speed kit on it. 2176 running car with fluids, no body. So this thing's going to be closer to probably 2,300 pounds, yeah. 23, 25, something like that when it's all said and done. But as I said, Nerf bars, extra roll bars, A-post closer to probably 2,300 pounds, yeah. 23, 25, something like that when it's all said and done. But as I said, Nerf bars, extra roll bars, A-post support bar, triangulation all through the floor. This is not just a webbed car. This thing has a lot of triangulation. There's a lot of plating in there. Corner gussets, a lot of corner gussets up in here. Big, massive trailer arms, big shocks, big tires. There's a lot of triangulation. There's a lot of plating in there. Corner gussets, a lot of corner gussets up in here. I know the four-seater on pump gas went 102. This will be probably in the 118s. What do you guys think? Are you laughing at the weight? Or the people that know what cars are understand what it takes? Yes, this is robot welded. Travel, 24 inches of wheel travel. El Jefe is going to be a tank. Not really, guys. Remember, it's just an extra seat. Some bars and an extra seat. Told you tonight would be a good show. Sorry we're a little late, but I did want to have it here where it ran, and I could really let you guys do a walk around it. I'm not afraid for you guys to to chew it up. You can beat us up on our welds. You can chew us up on our suspension design if you think you can. And laugh about my tires. I'm not afraid for you guys to chew it up. You can beat us up on our welds. You can chew us up on our suspension design if you think you can. And laugh about my tires. To be honest with you, I really just don't care what you think anymore. I'm going to build it my way. And the customers, you guys that bought cars and believed in us, you're going to get what I think is right. Let's pick it up. Let's droop it out. You guys are gonna get a steal because this is not what we showed at Sam Sports. It's much more than what we showed and what we told you about. Lots of cool surprises coming to us. One more cigar. Real size RC car, huh? Sorry about that. Is that better? Appreciate you, Marines, Camp Pendleton. I love you guys. It's awesome out there. I've driven down that freeway, the I-5 heading south. Appreciate you, Marines, Camp Pendleton. I love you guys. It's awesome out there. I've driven down. Stretching. Oh, she's still stretching. All right, down a little bit. You want to go ahead and pick it up? Keep tilting back. Look at her stretch. She's stretching. Oh, she's still stretching. All right, tilt the other way a little bit. Tilt back a little bit more. Jacks again.
I'm going to step to the rear.
Still sitting there in the back. I'll come around and get a rear view. Jacks again.
I'm going to step to the rear.
Still sitting there in the back. I'll come around and get a rear view. On rear, no track change. Come on up, Casey. Look at her stretch. All right, now she's off the ground right there, Casey. Axles still have free play right there. Orange springs, you guys have been giving us a hard time about our blue springs. Told you we just made so many of those in the beginning, we just kept them. You guys have been giving us a hard time about our blue springs. Told you we just made so many of those in the beginning, we just kept them. Still has plenty of plunge, which means if we wanted, we could have more wheel travel, but we played it safe. All the ones that believed in us, I want to say thank you for allowing us to do what we do. It's been a gnarly project, you can imagine building it, but we played it safe. Our own shocks, our own tires, our own wheels, our own axles. Engine from scratch, a gearbox from scratch, our own shocks, our own tires, our own wheels, our own axles. I want to thank Tony, Joey, Lucido, Don Ford, all the guys that worked on the engine, all the guys at our facility that put in hundreds of hours a week. Lucido, Don Ford, all the guys that worked on the engine, all the guys at our facility that put in hundreds. Interior is really cool on this car. I'll bring you around to the interior. We haven't spent a lot of time in there. Fit and finish came out cool. Interior is really cool on this car. bring you around to the interior. We haven't spent a lot of time in there. This finish came out cool. Kind of weird with the cup holders being up so high there. Oh, yeah, that's something a little special in this car. This car has a happy handle. Move the zip tie. Key fob. Definitely can fit a big drink in there. Fit and finish on this thing came out awesome. Really, really nice detail. Dash. People that haven't seen the dashes. Do a quick walkthrough on pages again. Phone tracking through screen mirror through the screen. Really, really like the triangulation here. That section there. I feel this is a big, big safety concern in a lot of other UTVs. I'm sure you guys have all seen this one collapse down. Being able to do this and still give room for a shoe to fit in between, step into the car. Didn't really block any of our entry, but made it way safer. Door hinge is massive, yes. But it's light. Nice little cast part. It's clean. Double bars down here. Has a bit of a frame rail down through the center of the chassis. Tied into here. Heading on up into that triangulation there. Nerf bar built in from production. Front bulkhead. Show the bottom side of the bulkhead a little bit. All webbed out. Seeing this without a skid plate on it. A-arms. Proper spindles, no ball joints. Forged spindles.
Nice job, CNS.
Thousands of hours in CAD, thousands. Daniel, Jason, Jeff, Matt, Kyle, Mike. Am I missing anybody, Daniel? No. I said Jason. A little bit of imagineering through Robby. I can run a gnarly CAD board. Yep, I said Nemic. The bottom as well. Casey, how many 100-hour weeks you think you have into this project? I want to thank you guys. Appreciate all your hard work. I got a new one here. I got a new employee. Michael Forbes, Dave Forbes' son, has joined the team here straight out of school. His father helped me build the Riviera truck back in the day, which was the valving truck. There was a really nice comment on Race Desert. You know, people were asking, would you take the Black Diamond or a new Mason? Mr. Forbes was a big part of that project. And that was, sorry Daniel, way before CAD. We did that whole truck with CAD board and Clecos on aluminum templates to figure out geometry. And no water jets, no CAD, a lot of hand drawings. Stuff I actually miss, a little bit of the true hardcore fabrication. It doesn't happen that much anymore. But once we get this done, we'll build you guys a truck or something to Google and goggle about. And we got plans and things will be fun. All right, got anything else, boys? All right, I'm going to turn the show over next week to Todd Romano. He's got some stuff planned up, and I will see you guys in a few weeks. Have a good one. Thank you. Appreciate it.